There's always a value that you can learn from bad fathers and bad folks. But I don't want you to follow the example of Eli. I want you to learn from Eli what not to do and what you should do. You have to understand this here. There's some good fathers and there's some bad fathers. Now, my father, can I be personal for a minute? He was a good provider. He made sure Etta had a roof over her head, had food in the cupboard for them children of hers, and had some type of transportation for Etta and them children. You understand that, right? Now, if you want to sit down and have a conversation, a father-son conversation with Joe Jefferson, that was not going to be happening. Because when Joe Jefferson come off working off that construction job, Etta had his plate ready for him. And he didn't drink Kool-Aid, he liked sugar water. She would have him a can of sugar water, and the sugar water would be so cold, the can would be sweaty. You didn't move around when Joe Jefferson was sitting down at the table having his meal. You understand that? Everybody had to get them somewhere and sit down. Because Joe Jefferson didn't work hard out there in that construction all in the heat of Las Vegas. And when he come home, he wanted his bath water ran and his food ready. And all of them children had to be what? Get somewhere and sit down and be still. Do y'all understand that? I try to be a daddy like that. It didn't work too well. He was not the best example of father-son type relationship. Because whatever he said, that was it. You didn't get a chance to talk back and say anything else, because then all hell would break loose up in there on you. So that you learn quickly to say what you had to say, listen, and go on about your business and let him have his way. There was a study that said that fathers create an atmosphere of women having to work hard. They give this whole list of things that fathers do to improve the life of their children. Father provides stimulation and excitement and rough and tumble play, but with limits. Children learn the habit of biting and kicking and other forms of physical violence are not acceptable because of the presence of the father. They learn that when enough is enough is enough. Boys learn from their father what it is to be a man. They learn about responsibility. They learn about achievement. They learn about being suitable and assertive. They learn how to be independent and how to be the best fathers that they can be. They understand that the father has the authority and the ability to discipline them when they're out of line and out of control. When it comes to daughter, she enjoys her father because she experienced the healthiness of being a girl because of her father. She learns from her father how to feel love, how to feel worthy of love, and how to appreciate love. The little girl learned from her father that how to trust. Daughters who are able to trust men in a normal, healthy relationship is because they had a healthy relationship with their father. And according to this study, if a man does not go to church regularly, no matter how regular the mother goes to church, 50% of the time the children will not attend church because of the father. Did y'all get that? If the father does not go to church regularly, the children, 50% of the time, the children will not go to church regularly. If mama go to church, then the children go to church, but 50% of them will not continue to grow in church. Well, one thing I learned from Joe Jefferson is that you got to go to church. Yes, every time the church door open, you got to be where? In church. Our society is in crisis because we ask the question, where are the fathers? because fathers are vital to the growth and the health of the family. Family Circle magazine did a survey of fathers in 2003, and they found that 94% felt, these are fathers now, felt that building their family was the most important thing that they could ever do. 94% of the fathers felt building up their family was the most important thing that they could do. 71% of them said fatherhood was more demanding than they had expected it to be. But 88% of the fathers said that it was the most rewarding thing that they ever could achieve of being a father. 90% said that becoming a father made them to become better men, better persons, and to establish themselves to be a role model for their children. And here we are today on this Father's Day, and the preacher is talking about a bad father, a failed father. But there are some good fathers out there.